Hi, me and my friend Leon made this game for the CS61B course. Here you can see there are three options: New Game, which is N, Load Game, which is L, and Quit, which is Q. Let's play a new game by pressing N. So now we have to enter a seed, but a seed is just any random combination of numbers. So for example, this is a seed, but if we put any letters in, that's not a seed. So let's get rid of that, and let's start the game by pressing S. So now we're inside of the game. As you can see here, this is a randomly generated map that's made based on whatever your input seed is. Up here we have a UI that tells us how many items we've collected, which is 0 right now. And if we hover over the map, we can see on the top right the kind of tile we're hovering over. So here it's nothing, here it's a wall, here's the floor, here it's the pickup item, here it's the enemy, and here's the player. The controls for this game are WASD. W moves up, A moves left, S moves down, and D moves right. Now the point of this game is to collect all the pickup items and get to the exit before the enemy catches you. So let's try doing that. And as we picked that up, we can see that the items collected increased by 1, and there's a noise that played that when you picked up the item. And as we're playing, there's a nice background music playing in the background to make sure that you don't get bored. And if we reach the exit, we win. Now let's see what happens if we lose. So now we're back in the game, and let's see what happens if we let the enemy catch us. Now as you can see, the Mario music plays, and the game over screen shows up. Now let's see what happens if we keep making the game run on forever. Now we're back in the game, and let's see what happens if we make the enemy keep chasing us. So we keep going, waste the enemy's time, don't let him catch us. Keep going here, and see up here, another enemy popped up. Now if we keep doing this again and again, more and more enemies will show up. So here, now a third enemy pops up, and maybe a fourth. And as you can see shortly, indeed, a fourth enemy does pop up. Now this will keep going on until you collect all the items and reach the exit, or until one of the enemies catches you, like that. And now this is game over. So basically, the whole point of the game is to collect all the items and reach the exit as quickly as you can. If you don't, then one of the enemies will be able to catch you and the game will be over. Now that we've seen how to play the game, let's see what happens if we want to play a game but not finish it. So let's say that we're playing a game, and in the middle of it something comes up and we have to stop playing, but we want to save the state our game is in. So let's see how to do that. First we press New Game like before, enter the seed, and start. So now we're in the game, and let's say we're moving, and we collect this item. Now our items collected is 1, and the enemy's there, player's here, and the door is unlocked. But what if we want to quit the game, but we want to come back to the exact same state as before? So in that case, what we'll have to do is we'll have to save the game, quit, and then load it from the start screen again. So to do this, first you press :Q to save and quit the game. Then when you start the game up, then you press the L button to load it. So let's try pressing :Q to quit the game and save it. Now we're back on the start menu, and now that we've saved and quit the game, let's press the L button to load the game. And as we can see here, we have indeed come back to the same location as before. The enemy is here, player is here, door is unlocked, and the items collected is 1. So let's see if that happens for every single time. So now let's say we're over here and we have to save and quit again. So let's try pressing :Q one more time. And now let's try pressing L to load the game again. And again, we have the same state as when we last saved it. Player's up here, enemy has moved up here, items collected is 1, and the door is unlocked. And we have won the game. So in this game, we just added a few creative game mechanics, like the A-star AI algorithm that makes the enemies follow the player no matter where the player is on the map. And in-game music, and pick up items, and multiple enemy respawns. So those are just a few of the things we were able to implement to make this game more enjoyable. So, yep, that's our game, and I hope you enjoyed this video.